Season of the Worthy has nearly finished, and I think we all know how it's going to finish. The Almighty is slowly approaching Earth. You can now see it from the tower. If you look up to the sky, you look at the sun, and you kind of turn your brightness all the way down and zoom in a tad, you'll be able to see the Almighty just in front of the sun, and it's getting ever so slightly larger by the day, I believe. I've been trying to compare like the videos that I've been making and like saying, is it actually bigger? And it looks a tiny bit bigger, maybe a tiny bit more noticeable today, but honestly, it's a wee bit difficult to tell. That's besides the point. The season is going to end with the Almighty being blown up by Rasputin. That's been the whole thing about this season. That's why I've been launching Warsats, doing the public events and everything like that. So that is the ending. How are they going to deliver it? There's really three ways that I think they could deliver it, and I hope that they don't do it this way, which is having the new season start with their season hyping cutscene, as I call it, where they show off the beginning of the season. Start of Season of the Dawn, they had a wee hype cutscene. They probably had one of the season's opening, I don't remember it, where like Osiris was talking about the Cabal are now using the sundial and all that stuff, and it was like a hype cutscene. So they'll probably have a hype cutscene this time, I reckon. So you log in to Destiny 2, you get this hype cutscene, and then you load into orbit, and then you get some text on your screen with a wee image, as they do for their wee promo ads and all that stuff, or they're like this next week in Destiny 2, and it says, "The Almighty has been destroyed by Rasputin thanks to the efforts of our guardians," or whatever. And I really hope that's not how it happens, because that would be such a bad ending to this season. It wouldn't surprise me if they do that, but I would be immensely disappointed, especially considering the Almighty can actually be seen from the tower now. I think the more likely option is for a cutscene to be released at Daily Reset either a few days before the end of this season or at the very start of the next season, which shows sort of like what you would imagine, the Almighty being destroyed by Rasputin's Warsats, and then some debris hitting the tower and the tower being damaged or whatever. The reason I say the tower being damaged is because some people have loaded into instances of the tower where there's been damage to it for some reason, and I don't mean the old tower, which is obviously destroyed. I mean this current tower, which is perfectly fine as far as I know currently. There's also, if you play the Red War campaign and you get to the very end of it where you'll have Zavalis standing on his wee porch area of the tower, they've gone out over the last city, and then all of the Vanguard and your Guardian and stuff start walking over to him and looking over the railing with him. If you get to that part in the campaign right now, you will have a pretty good chance. I don't know if it's certain or if it's up to chance, but you'll be able to see the tower, but it's damaged. There's some damage to it, which to me doesn't really make much sense, because the tower has never been damaged. This version at least, it's always been pristine pretty much. So for them to go back and retroactively add in a damaged tower to that one cutscene makes it a bit of, not sense. It doesn't make sense to me, because why would they add damage to the tower if the tower is perfectly fine? Anyway, I think it's a glitch, and I think that the tower will get damaged by some debris from the Almighty. Having said that, the debris is going to have to be pretty small, because the Almighty is huge. So, I think a wee bit of damage is pretty lucky. How I hope it ends is with an in-game event along the lines of Fortnite style events. I personally don't play Fortnite. I played it a wee bit and I didn't really get into the swing of it, but their in-game events have always been absolutely top tier. They've been amazing. I've actually logged in just for the in-game events because they've been pretty cool. I think the Almighty coming close to the tower is similar to the meteor hitting the map ages ago, and I would say if they handled it similarly, it would be really good for this season. What I want them to do, what I hope they do, although I doubt it because it's Bunko, I want them to have the Almighty coming closer to the tower as it is at the moment. It gets closer day by day. And at the last day, it's huge in the sky. And then they say on Twitter, or they have an in-game thing, like a countdown maybe, or I don't know how they're going to do it. But basically just saying, log in at this time, go into the tower, and you'll see the Almighty being blown up. And you go into the tower, and then you'll look up to the sky, there'll be a huge almighty, and it just gets completely obliterated by Rasputin's Warsats, and then debris starts flying towards the tower, and then you get put into a damaged version of the tower. Obviously, there'd be some limitations of this. I'm not sure how they would transition from the current tower to a destroyed tower seamlessly. I know other games have done it, like Fortnite's done it where they've changed the entire map before, but I'm not sure if Destiny's up to that because of loading zones and all that, and they'd have to have like a specific instance of the tower, or you know, during this event they'd have to have it so as there's a damaged tower off somewhere that you don't see, and you get loaded into that. Now, I might be completely wrong here, but I hope that is how they do it. It is obviously possible that right now the damaged tower and the current tower are actually in the same map. So whenever it plays the cutscene, maybe there's some triggers. Whenever it plays the ending Red War cutscene, there's some triggers which for some reason have made their way over to the damaged version, but it's the same map. It's just the damaged version is way off in the distance somewhere, so it's the same map you're seeing, it's the same like level, but it's just way off in the distance somewhere, and you're being shown that version instead. That's perfectly possible, I would say. Maybe there's some triggers which are causing people to load into this damaged version of the tower instead of the normal version, even though it's the same instance as everyone else. I don't know how it's happening, but they could do. I would be amazed if they did the in-game event for it, because I really don't expect Bungie to be able to do that. But it would be amazing if they did, and I think that would really support their like testament of wanting to do an evolving world, have Destiny be an evolving world with things happening and all that stuff. I think an in-game event would be really cool, but I just don't know if they're up to the task just yet. But this would be a golden opportunity to do it, because you've already got the Almighty hurling towards the tower. You may as well put in an in-game event along with it, I think. I also slightly doubt the cutscene route a tad, because there is supposedly a cutscene that has been leaked about the pyramids. I haven't watched the cutscene. I've seen about 1 second of it, and I've seen a thumbnail on YouTube, but that's it. Supposedly, it's of a pyramid near Io/Jupiter, and I would imagine that if that's already in the game, it's probably going to be played at the start of next season, or at the end of this season. Which is why I kind of doubt, I have a slight bit of, doubt that they're going to go the cutscene route for the Almighty, due to the fact that that would be 2 or 3 cutscenes in about 1 week, and I don't know if they want to go that route. Having a cutscene of the Almighty being blown up, and having a cutscene of the pyramids being at Jupiter, and having a hype cutscene at the start of the next season, not sure they're going to be able to pull that off. I'm not sure they'd want to pull that off. That's a lot of cutscenes. They might. Maybe they'll never show this pyramid cutscene. Maybe it'll be like the Uldren cutscene, where he gets rezzed, which was in the game for a month or something before it actually gets shown. Who knows? Maybe it won't even be shown at the start of this season. Maybe it'll be halfway through or something. I don't know. That's about it. I just want to end the video by saying thank you for the support on the Almighty videos. I didn't expect it. I legitimately uploaded the first one thinking, hey, I want to show it. Let's see how it does. But I genuinely expected a couple views, maybe like single digits or low teens. I did not expect 15,000, I think, at this stage, and then the past two, day 2 and 3 have had 1,000. Well, day 2's at 1,000, currently day 3 is at 7,000 or something, 700 even. Basically, just thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers as well. That's incredible. I think I've actually gained about double the amount of subscribers that I gained in the first year and a half, 2 years of me doing YouTube. So thank you. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you're enjoying the Almighty videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.